6, 9, 10, 13, 14, and then 6, 9, 13, 8. Burrenton Forge-Tender. Alright everyone, welcome to another MrSeri Brew. Today I'm bringing you the hybrid between the Spike Feeder version. Oh, by the way, Spike Feeder, yeah, that's what the card I want to put on my sideboard. Actually no. Basically, this is a combination of the mono white devotion list I've been doing really well with, and some of the things that are strongest about the Heliod list. And one of the things I always try to make happen is how can I make Heliod and Aether Vial be in the same deck on the green list, right? Because you're playing so few creatures, you cannot really play more non-creatures because then your vials become bad. And in the end, I was like, damn it, man, there must be a way. There must be a way I can actually play Heliod and Aether Vial together. And the other day it came to me. So basically, what we're doing is here is just splashing for Noble Hierarch and Collected Company and Knight of Autumn on the sideboard. That's it. So very few green cards, and we're playing a bunch of green sources, but only one forest. So most of these are kind of just tapping for white anyway. 3 Horizon Canopy. So the mana base is made so we have 14 green sources, so we can cast Noble Hierarch on turn 1, and we have 18 white sources turn 2 for Auriok Champion. That's not enough, but if you count Noble Hierarch as a half a source and Aether Vial as half a source, more or less it adds up. And the strength of this deck compared to the mono white version is Collected Company. Collected Company is super strong, and I kind of took a page out of the Banned Spirits build. Banned Spirits build is actually using basically only splashing for Noble Hierarch and Collected Company. So I said, why not try that on Heliod as well? And the nice thing here is that we're playing 32 creatures, 4 of them being Walking Ballista. That adds up to 28. So this deck is actually more consistent than Heliod Spike Feeder deck, because yeah, we're playing Noble Hierarch instead of EWS. On the sideboard, basically it's almost the same sideboard as the whites version. Even left one of the ones of I put just 2 Knight of Autumn. I've had a bit of a hard time dealing with white in general has a bit of a hard time dealing with artifacts if it's not with Skyclave Apparition. So I think in some matchups Knight of Autumn can shine. The other day I was playing the list on paper and somebody brought in Torpor Orb versus me, and I was like, wow, this is brutal. So many cards in our deck are like coming into the battle effect, like Ranger-Captain of Eos, Skyclave Apparition, Auriok Champion. And what else did I put? Like I had the Ranger of Eos as well, so half my deck was like turned off by a Torpor Orb, and I had 0 cards that I could deal with. Of course, Torpor Orb stops Knight of Autumn as well. So actually, yeah, that's the card I wanted to put. Qasali, that's the name of the card. I was thinking about it, I was like, hey man, come on, man, I don't remember it. Qasali Pridemage. So I think one of each. Qasali Pridemage. It's exalted, right? So some of the strength of this deck compared to the other deck is that of course we can run into Heliod turn 2, which is very strong. And we can collect the company into Heliod, which is also very strong. One of the weaknesses of the mono white devotion deck is that it doesn't find Heliod a lot of times. So if you don't find Heliod, the deck is not so strong, but with collect the company, we can find it more often. We're only playing 20 lines, but I hope that's offset with the Noble Hierarch and the Aether Vials. And that's pretty much it. Luminarch Aspirant. We're not playing Grand Abolisher. Oh, I should put it in the sideboard. Yeah, oh man. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just, as I'm thinking, cards are coming to my brain. I think the Giant Kill has been very, very underwhelming. Yeah, so I will leave it like this for now, and maybe I'll add the second Grand Abolisher later. Of course, we're missing the Grand Abolisher, we're missing Ranger of Eos, so we lose a bit of grind, we lose a bit of game versus the big mana decks, sorry, the control decks, but we have collected company, which should be very strong with that. But in addition to that, having both Noble Hierarch and Pendelhaven in the deck allows us to combo more easily with Ballista. So if you don't know how it works, if you have a 1/1 Ballista and a Heliod, you can Pendelhaven the Ballista, so it's a 2/3, and then you can give it lifelink with the Ballista and shoot with a counter, and then the Ballista is still alive because it's a 1/2. Then you put a counter on the Ballista, and basically it allows you to combo from 5 mana instead of 6. And Noble Hierarch, kind of a similar story. If you attack with Ballista, it triggers Exalted, it becomes a 2/2. Then you can give it lifelink afterwards and shoot the opponent down from like basically with less mana. So combine these cards actually help a lot with the combo. Big missing card here is Spike Feeder, and yes, we could play instead of the Skyclave Apparition, or we could put the Skyclave on the sideboard, play the main deck, but I actually really want to keep the mono white devotion sort of theme going on. The only cards we cut, of course, like the Grand Abolishers and stuff. So I'm only splashing green for collected company Noble Hierarch. I know I could be playing Spike Feeder, but I also think Spike Feeder with a Conclave Mentor, it's way less strong because it cannot kill your opponent, it just gains life. And what happens a lot of times in MTGO, people will not scoop to infinite life. And now I cannot see myself. Oh damn it, Whitecom, man. Guys, act together. Here you go. I'm here. I'm here. Look at it. Hey. I'm the only one that this happens to. Maybe it's because I don't have enough light here. Help. I'm blind. Does anybody know why this happens? Like, it's a decent webcam. It's a Logitech 1080 points. Come with me, come with me, come with me. Anyway, guys, you got to deal with it. Just see my face before. I'm gonna try this. Maybe it fails miserably. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's not worth it. Maybe it's too few lines. Maybe I just should scrap this and play the other decks. But I don't know. It feels strong. It feels strong. It seems strong. I have not tried it ever. So this is like first trial. We're doing this together. So also Qasali Pridemage has the same with Exalted that I like, and it doesn't come in. So you can deal with an artifact after it has come into the play. You can just play it, and later on, if somebody plays an artifact, then you can cast it, right? So I like it to try to bring this in versus other decks. All right, now let's go into games. Hola, cariño. Hey, sorry guys, I was playing the word. Okay, I'll play a few games, I guess. Welcome, everybody. So, oh, that's not a chance. That's not one. We're gonna invite Heliod, 2 trophies, easy peasy. You don't know, guys. You gotta. Sometimes you gotta push the boundaries. That's the thing. Sometimes you just gotta push the boundaries. I'm gonna like real quick screenshot of this to watch it here. So no, sometimes you have to try different things, and sometimes it won't work, and sometimes like they will actually work really well. So You gotta do it again. Oh. Here I can't. Hard to find a game apparently. We didn't start recording. Anyway, we fixed the webcam. Welcome to round 1. I should be finding the game soon. So what I was saying is that, you know, sometimes guys, you gotta try things. And sometimes it will not work, but sometimes, you know, you may stumble into something nice. And I like to get inspiration from other decks. You know, the band Spirits deck is basically only splashing green for Noble Hierarch and Collected Company. So I said, oh, why can't we splash green in a mono white deck? You know, it's almost free. Of course, the mana base can be tweaked, we can add more lands. You know, maybe we don't need all 4 Givers of Runes, but I kind of like the idea. Of course, more things can go wrong when you have it. So look at this hand. I mean, we'll play Aether Vial first, right? And then we Vial this in, play Heliod, or on the play. We don't have mana to cast the Apparition. That's kind of nice. I don't dislike this hand at all. I don't know what I would play. Opponent has not revealed a companion. Problem is, if we don't play Vial turn 1, then we're gonna play it on turn 3, and that's gonna be very slow, right? So it's kind of better it's better to actually play turn 1, I guess. So I guess I can just play the Plains. Chancellor? Oh no! We're playing against a motherfucking deck. I guess I want to get this done as soon as possible then. I guess this could eat. This cannot be anything, man. The Aether Vial is too slow, I guess. So, change of plans. We're playing against Neoform. Amazing. So I'm gonna look for the only force I have. And that's the reason I have that is because sometimes this play will come out, right? That you will fetch for a force and you want to. I could have shocked there, but it wouldn't have mattered. Now they have 1 green mana to the mana pool maybe just that. Well, way to test the deck. Can it pass the Neoform test? So this is absurd. I mean, this deck should just not be modern, in my opinion. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's completely. This just doesn't make any sense to have it. So actually, the Archon. Oh, okay, nice. Can get behind that. The no land starter. I don't know if I want to play the Heliod, get the Luminarch Aspirant down, start beating down. I think I want to get the Luminarch Aspirant down. Yeah. Because if we get Heliod, it's kind of a. I almost do the opposite of what I said. I'm actually gonna put the counter on the Noble Hierarch and start beating. I mean, Noble Hierarch also like a decent beater because he gets +1/+1. So we hit them for 2. I mean, basically that means the next turn they will have 1 less activation, right? So that's maybe worth it. No land yet. So next turn we can get Heliod down, okay. And keep attacking. Actually, I guess I I can attack with. If I attack with this only, this is 3 damage. Oh, Ballista. Okay. So I guess I can get Heliod down, attack with both. Or if I draw another land, I only need to draw 1 more land to heal with Ballista, right? So I can just get Heliod down. And if we draw 1 more land next turn, we have 1. So I'm gonna give this counter to the Aspirant and for 3 more. It actually doesn't matter, right? Actually, could just play Aether Vial, maybe. I mean, who knows? Maybe it's maybe that it comes up. I could get a second Hierarch down or something. Oh, they found on me with that. They got 7 visions. We're not bad. They have 14, so they only have 1 activation now. Yeah, if we find a land, we can play this guy. Actually, no, we don't need a land, right? We just, oh, we don't really need a, we have this to put counters on. Yeah, we won't actually if they don't kill us right now. So, you know, we can come to combat, put the counter on the ballista and win. Yeah. Cool, so we killed on turn 4. Yes, please. So we will just, no, never mind, we will just tap this guy, this guy. Maybe just concede. So we'll go to combat, put the counter over here. Yes. Give lifelink. And win the game. They get a no-lander. They just concede. Alright, so let's see what we bring in for the sideboard. Damping Sphere is good, Aven Mindcensor is good, Archon of Emeria is good, Path to Exile is good. No, this is not good. These cards are all good, right? Okay, I think Skyclave, I haven't played against Neoform in forever, but let me see. I don't think Skyclave Apparition hits anything at all. Neobrand. So I guess it hits Laboratory Mania. Yeah. It hits Wild Canter, but they just sacrifice it. They bring Pile Negation, Slaughter Pack, Repeal, Spell Spears, Veil Some. Okay. Whatever. So this can go. Auriok Champion is kind of nice because it allows us to interact with them. Okay, I think Aether Vial is a bit too slow. And I don't think Rest in Peace does anything. I guess this is a more aggressive 1-drop than this one. 2-drop than this one, I mean. Maybe we just leave a Vial in. Just, you know, if we draw it turn 1, maybe it's decent. It's just not decent. It's not decent. Yeah. So we have the paths. Auriok Champion is good because it triggers when the Allosaurus Rider comes in and we can path it before it resolves. So that's kind of nice. And yeah, Ranger-Captain of Eos can be used so they cannot, you know, once they cast the Allosaurus Rider, we sacrifice it and then it just stays there. Then they cannot Neoform into it. That's fine. You know, there's a chance they just die. Oh shit, I should have brought in the Wheel of Sun and Moon. Because then I could, oh yeah. Then I can actually enchant them, right? And then no, and then all the cards they use go back to the graveyard, to the deck. I don't know if that works. Yes, the Sun is fine because we have the Damping Sphere turn 2. I think that's as fast as I mean, even Path to Exile doesn't save us. So we're gonna play Giver Runes turn 1, hit them, Damping Sphere turn 2. They have a land this time around. Maybe we're just dead, you know, sometimes it happens. Okay, so we play the Thickets, Giver Runes, pass the turn. Of course, Giver Runes is not great, but I mean, better than nothing, I guess. So yeah, we're gonna get the Damping Sphere down. Maybe we're just dead here. Oh, they played on Timber's and Views. Oh no, since we're not dead. They play Wild Canter. Ooh. Should we kill this instead with a Ballista? Will that be a better play? Maybe just play a Ballista, shoot this down. And then next turn Aven Mindcensor. Sounds not that bad. Or we can just Damping Sphere. Huh. Question here. Is it better to kill these? Anyway, we tax them for a mana, right? And these already in play then. But then this would mean that if we do this, then the turn 4 we could cast Luminarch Aspirant and Walking Ballista and accelerate the beating. I don't know, man. This is a good question. I would like to know, guys, what you think. What would you do? Then I'm gonna play the Ballista just because I know the Damping Sphere is the correct play. So I want to see what happens if we play the Ballista. We kill this, shoot them for 1, and then we keep the Aven Mindcensor. And we of course gonna hit them with the Giver runes. So they take 1, they're at 18, that's of course not the best, but maybe we just dead anyway, and maybe I should play the Damping Sphere. Yeah, maybe I should have. So they need to have exactly 2 green cards and Neoform or whatever. And they do have it. I should play the Damping Sphere, god damn it. Okay, we found out immediately what was the better play. I don't have 2 activations, so I should play Damping Sphere. Okay, they have a lot of activations. Maybe just that. Maybe we're just dead here. It looks like we're dead. I should have just played Damping Sphere here. That was a mistake. But I guess they could steal with Mana Horse. It's still like 28 cards deep, so I mean they have 16 cards in hand, but they need to find. They can draw 1 more, and then they need to find another way to gain life. Only 11, so they can draw once more. How many did they use already to Laboratory Maniac? You know what, guys? We maybe have this. I guess the problem is that they can still attack, right, and kill us. So they need to discard a ton of cards. I should totally play Damping Sphere. The summoners, they actually need to summon us back next turn, so they are dead. Do they have something not to die? Because they need to pay 4 green next turn, right? So if they don't kill us now, we won. Do they have? I guess they can. How many Simian Spirit Guides they exiled? 3, so they have 1 more Simian Spirit Guide. And then I guess I could play the Aven Mindcensor, block the Razorverge and give it protection. And then attack them and kill them with a Ballista. That sounds like a plan. What a game of Magic the Gathering. Extremely interactive. But definitely, yeah, I should play the Damping Sphere here. It would have stopped the combo. And the turn after we have the Aven Mindcensor to further stop the combo. Okay, we win the match. Great. Good job, opponent, for registering Neobrand for this league of modern MTGO. Fantastic display of skill and knowledge of the metagame. You know, all the Magic skills just came up in one like swift motion. Yeah. Amazing. Okay, we're playing Starraske one, which is known. Look at this hand. Holy shit! This is so good. Keep. I don't know if I want to play the Giver or the Noble Hierarch, but I think, honestly, okay, let's play the Noble. If they kill it, then we just play the Giver later, right? So we just go Noble Hierarch. Maybe they think we're in the body tree, but we don't know, so maybe they think like, oh, over it. Oh, maybe it's a Humanos or Elementals, in fact, Aether Vial. Cool. So white. I could have done this easier, but yeah, we go. So next time we have Collected Company. And Collected Company doesn't kill instantly like it does in the other deck. Okay, so I'm just gonna play. I'm gonna play the Cavern of Souls and name. This name human. But then we could maybe be. I don't want to play Opso spells, man. I mean, I guess it's fun, but it's not my kind of deck to play Opso spells. Not gonna lie. I mean, they're fun a few times, those decks, but then you just do the same thing all the time, right? So it's kind of gets a bit like, okay. So they vial in something, sure. Like it's probably like this guy, right? This guy puts something on top, right? Yeah. I'm guessing they're gonna get Lightning Skill Elemental. Spite Billows, what is that? So it deals 6 damage to target creature. Okay, sure man. If they evoke it. They can kill our Noble Hierarch. So they draw this, so we know this is in their hand. So no, I have not tried Opsos. I played against Opsos spells and I beat it sometimes. That's not happened. So if they evoke this, I guess they can then flicker it or something. I wanted to target the Noble Hierarch, right? Yeah. So we go here. Any order. I could have gone with something else, I guess, but. So this guy, oh, it has haste, and when it attacks, it deals 6 damage to a creature. Sure. Oh, that's a strong combination. So he comes in, attacking. Wow. When it leaves the battlefield, deals 6 damage to a creature. So I'm guessing I can block this guy, right? And block this guy. And then, at least, this doesn't have trample, this doesn't have trample, right? So I could block here, and I could block here. He's gonna die, he's gonna die. If I don't block anything, one of them is gonna die and not the other one. So if I block here, I take 6, and then this most likely kills this, and then but this survives. It's okay. Then I can play a second giver next turn. This dies. Well, it will take 6, which is of course a lot of damage, but so sure, and then it deals damage. So the Ranger-Captain survives. Cool, could have been worse. Pendelhaven? No, it's not a win, Pendelhaven. Auriok Champion is a great draw. Luminarch Aspirant, that's also a great draw. So I can. I in fact could play the Ballista, give lifelink to the Ranger-Captain, put a counter on the Ballista. That's the best play, and then play this next turn if needed. This doesn't need to be killed at all, so yeah. So I'm just gonna play the Ballista. I don't think they block the Ranger-Captain, but if they do, stay on top, I guess. So I'm not gonna even shoot this guy because. So next turn we're threatening lethal basically, so I need to kill this Ballista. Two cards in hand, they have used this. This also can ping like a Lightning Skill Elemental, for example. I could also have played these two guys and turn on Heliod. Sure, man. Basically, the thing is that if they tap out here, they're dead. The guy, this triggers twice, right? I don't know if it triggers twice or it triggers this one again. So they drew the card basically with Reason Reef, Vesper. I don't think there's a creature with power 1 or less. Ah, okay, they can bring this guy back. It's quite strong. So I guess they will deal 6 damage to me again. Or I can shoot this down. I guess I can block this and kill this. And yeah. Because they will try to kill the Ballista, right? So I can block this. When it tries to deal damage to the Ballista, then I shoot this guy down. Then I take 6, but I don't care that much about that. So because this just is return until the end of turn. Just returned. Sure. They get back the other guy. Yeah. Oh, I should kill this. Ah, okay. Well, whatever. They. So I guess I block here, kill this guy. And basically they're forced to target me here. To target the Ballista, I mean. Then I can just shoot. They do a lot of cards, but okay. I still don't have mana to give lifelink to this thing. But I have mana to play Giver, Luminarch Aspirant, and lifelink, right? So we're gonna just look for the planes. Then I would say human. Giver runes. And this one will go into this guy, right? Because this one has attack. Then this one will be, I think, here. So we're at 12. I don't know, I mean, I guess they can kill us with like some crazy stuff. Actually, I cannot see what they revealed, which is pretty brutal. Like, I don't know what they have in hand. So we're playing against Elemental Tribal. Okay, so they do the same trick again. Oh, they get Reason Reef, so they're like grinding here. So they push your Reason to a stack. Just look at the top card. It's a line card you may put in the battlefield. If you don't put in the card in the battlefield, put it in your hand. So they don't reveal. So that's red and white. That's Starting King Awakener. Okay. Then they here, Lightning Skelemental. So this is 6. So this doesn't trample. So I block here and I block here, right? These two die. And then I take 7. I could also probably want to block here, right? So I take 6, 1, 7. I'm alive, and then this does something to somebody. Problem is we discard, of course, the Walking Ballista, but Paradise. They have quite the grind this deck, I'm not gonna lie. Well, let's collect the company. We could do it now and put some pressure. I guess so. Not the best ever. So maybe we just daddy, they have more lightning scale elementals and stuff. This is hard. This has been a hard game. I mean, they use graveyard very well, this deck. And I mean, they drew a million cards already. Double Reason Reef, that sounds pretty hard to beat. They put something on top. I guess if they order it properly, right, they will draw it. Right, so they will put, I think we're pretty dead, most likely. The Vesper Lark, they will, oh, they get another one. So now they have the Vesper Lark in hand. I guess they also maybe play, oh, Omnath. Also Omnath. Funny they would play the Omnath here. Okay. This doesn't really kill us. Okay. And they could have a land. Why did it kill me exactly? Ah, this is okay. This is a 3-1. Jesus, I thought it was the new Omnath. Huh. Okay, they beat us. This is good. I think I'm bringing this one in. Maybe this one is also good. They cast a ton of spells a ton, right? Yeah. So Givers seem kind of bad. They don't really target us. We have a lot of other 1-drops. Luminarch, rest in peace. Auriok Champion seems fine. It can block a lot of the black dudes. Archon seems, actually Archon seems a bit eh. Ranger-Captain was good. I don't know what to cut, man. I like the cards. I was just thinking Aether Vial just give you such advantage in these kind of matchups. Maybe quick walk one. 20 creatures. We have only 25, so maybe you could cut Ballista, right? I think maybe there was the time when I attacked with Heliod and stuff that if I had played the Ballista, maybe we would have been in a better shape, right? Okay, this hand is fine. Yeah, we're a bit ways away of casting the company, but that's the reason I put the Knight of Autumn, is because he could draw like I'm just gonna look for a plains. I don't think I need the second green source. I don't have any double green spells. So Knight of Autumn, you could ramp and kill an Aether Vial on 1 if you have Noble Hierarch, which is pretty strong. This is not adding in it. I don't know which is better. Do you take 1 damage now? Probably we need to shock it anyway in, right? I'm gonna get down the Luminarch Aspirant and start getting the value. Of course, taking out Givers makes this work, so maybe I shouldn't have taken all the Givers out. But they're ramping into a strong spell most likely. Ah, I should have Scavenging Moves on my sideboard. Yeah, that's true. I should have that. So if they play the Binding Scale Elemental, that's of course extremely strong. Okay, they just play these and kill them. This guy. Still a 1-for-1, you know. Could be worse. I'm really thinking of just exiling this. I mean, I think it's not even a bad choice. Maybe I would have liked to. This would have been much better. So like, could play Knight of Autumn as a 4/3, but that seems not so good. Knight of Autumn doesn't seem so good, eh? I mean, tagging their mana seems okay, especially if they don't have a 3rd land. I'm gonna do that. Play the dude. I should have Scavenging Moves on my sideboard. It could be good in matchups like this one. So white and green, opponent is tapping. Also, I could have Talus, I could have a lot of stuff. So that's Gadotic. That stuff's a collected company. And it's brutal that we just use this, but it happens. Of course, we just drew out the thing. I'm gonna attack them. I don't need to cast this. I'm just probably gonna draw end step and go for a Temple Garden. Roll. The thing is, it doesn't exile it afterwards, eh? So this will deal 6 damage to us. I guess we can just put the Knight of Autumn, kill this guy. And having another apparition would mean that we can exile this, kill this. Oh, that would be awesome, but we don't. I should draw on actually. Probably want to gain. I think I'm gonna put a counter so I can block. I should actually gain the life most likely. I should gain the life. That's true. That was a misplay. Should gain life. Now I go to 10 and very close to dying, and they will kill this anyway. Maybe they kill this. Who knows? I should draw on first. Refetch, Temple Garden, tapped. Oh, second combat roll. We have Path to Exile. But oh man, this is rather unlucky, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I can afford to attack. So I just need to pass. Oof. Gadotic, man, getting us. I mean, if I have another one of those, it's really brutal. We have Path, and we have another Skyclave Apparition. And opponent is throwing pure gas, Jesus. So, yeah. I need to block here, or I'm dying very quickly. So make a 1/1. So this one, okay, no, okay. God damn it, man. That's I think this is very unfortunate that we lost this game. Like, of course, they had the Gadotic. We drew 2 of our 4 collected companies. I think we did. That's Lightning Skelemental, yeah. Yeah, I mean, maybe yeah, maybe a Skyclaving the birds was not a good idea. At least this could have block here. Ah, here it was. Nah, man, if we were able to get this in play, exile that thing, yeah. That was a bit unfortunate. I don't know. Maybe he could have played it slightly better. Who knows? I mean, I could have played it slightly. No, in retrospect, I actually don't have that much experience playing against Elementals, and I did not expect the Galactic, to be honest. I was like, haha, I'm gonna get you off their 3-drop. Ooh, that's a no-lander. Okay, this is a free. This is good. This is a really good hand. Put the file back. Always put the up. We're on the play again. Life is good. We play Aether Vial. You know, I think this could have been versus this guy. Could have played much tighter versus this is the Elemental. I must say they had I should have prioritized, for example, in game 1, killing their okay, I think I can get this guy down first, right? I mean, it's kind of a mass kill. And I mean, I can play Giver now, so they need to choose. So far, this feels like the Devotion deck. Right. Do it. I'll put the counters here. We can always protect it. It's a 3-3 already. Not bad. So we can play Auriok Champion end of turn. Not gonna cast anything, of course, into that. Mana or whatever they have here. So we're playing against 4-color money, probably. That's maybe an Udo. Sure. It's not the best. So I will attack. I think I'm gonna keep pumping this guy so we get more damage in. So this will attack the fairy, and this will attack them. I was just gonna play the Vial. I mean, there's of course a big tempo loss, but yeah, missing land was of course not the best. That's the Fairy Time Rowler for you, the man of the makes you lose tempo. That's Udo. The game back live, they lost. Forest. Ooh, I should have Scangy Moose in my sideboard, man. Ooh, the match. So we'll put up Cavern of Souls. It's very interesting. Do you want to just name God with it and just Kazi Heliod? Doesn't seem too bad. If they path it or something, we have another one. So guessing I can just put a counter here. Oh, I guess I can cast the player Heliod before combat, right? Of course, this will not trigger, but I mean, we can protect our stuff from the Giver of Runes. Maybe they're trying to remnant that, but it's not gonna work. Okay, no, I don't want to pay. Mana League results. Yeah, I named God. God was named. It's the first time they see a Heliod encounter. So we gain a life. Then we put the counter. They play a red also. I'll spread the counters a little bit, so there's a lot of aggroing we're giving them. Giving them the So we have Giver to protect from removal. I don't think they actually do play any. They have 6 life. Wow. And we have like Heliods, we have Auriok Champions in backup. I guess they can have Cryptic Command, or they can escape Uro. That's not a big deal. We gain a life. Let's just put them here. Maybe it's better to actually concentrate them in one and give protection. Maybe that would be better. Feel of Death. Ugh. Okay, this has protection versus Feel of Death, let's say. So I'm gonna put it all here. Do you want to champ with the Uro? Anything else? No. More Auriok Champions. We can play the Auriok Champion, trigger here. You can cast the second Auriok Champion, trigger here. So play this first Auriok Champion. I think that's lethal, right? Yeah, it's probably lethal. What do I want to do? I guess I can Vial the second one. It doesn't make a difference. Does it make a difference to Vial the first one in? I can play the Auriok Champion. Problem is, this doesn't have protection versus white, right? That kind of be a problem. That could be a problem. I guess it's better to spread the counters. Let's see what they do. Mission. So I can put the counter here. I can put this counter here. Basically, I just want to protect this from Path to Exile. So if we bring this in, this will be 2 counters. Let's see what they block. So they block there. They block here. This is not lethal, so I will put 1 counter on the Heliod to kill the Uro. Yes. And put counter over here to put some more pressure. Hey, there could have been a way I could have won this. But that's on you, opponent. I guess they can have cryptic commands, so maybe that's another Uro. Sure. Nice live game. Guess I'll pump the Giver a bit. So it doesn't die to Bolt. And Uro gaining life is just so ridiculous. Redonkulous. Yeah, but the thing is, Auriok Champions doesn't care about the... We'll say turn around. Yes. Here. This is basically a mono white devotion. Sure, man. Make all the zombies you want. Give me all those counters. Ah. I'm gonna make this one lethal. And this one lethal next turn also. That protection versus black, so... You could even Bile another Heliod to trigger the Auriok Champion 3 more times. The only problem would be Cryptic Command here, I guess. We do have a Cryptic. I guess we can actually get looped here. Yeah, so we basically need to draw a Ballista at some point. I should give him protection versus white to something. Take a Mystic Sanctuary, put Cryptic back on top, do this again next turn. But I guess eventually we'll just draw. We'll draw. We don't even Mystic Sanctuary. I only played 2 Caverns of Souls, and I think that's enough. Do I play 2 or 3? I forgot actually. 2. So they got put Cryptic back on top. So they have actually they couldn't fetch for Mystic Sanctuary because they had it in their hand. Cool. I mean, every zombie they play gives us 3 life, right? They don't draw these though. So they just have it on top now, but they don't draw this Cryptic. Maybe they have 2? I guess eventually we'll draw Ballista. Oh. Yes. I got one first. Ah, do I care about all this? I don't think I care about. I don't need more counters. You know, I play this at the end of turn. Yes. I'm gonna turn off auto yields. This puts us a bit closer to the dream. Green, colorless. Is that a Jace? The fairy. Ah, Ballista, where you at, mate? Doing a Ranger of Eos probably would be. Yeah, we just play the Ranger sack and. Oh my god, control players. I mean, I know I actually took longer than him. Okay. No, not that line. This line. Not that land. This line. Case. The Mind Sculpture. Brainstorm. Actually, now they have a loop, right? Because they can draw the. I don't know. I should. Should I put the Heliod now down? And it's not a bad idea, but I'm gonna start by fetching. Could put Heliod down, but then if they have a path, they can path it and I cannot protect it, so maybe they're... Then, yeah, so the plan could be... Plan doesn't work if we... Okay, we draw Ballista. Yeah, we draw Ballista is fine. Because we go to combat, they tap us, yeah. And also we draw a Ranger, so... Untap. Not the best, so we'll go to combat, put this here. Okay, because counterbounce Mystic Sanctuary. Alright. Cool. So now this Horizon Canopy is gonna find us a Ballista, right? And that will be easy game. Oh, we are 1 mana short. So how do we operate? How do we operate this? We can Ranger-Captain of Eos. Find a Ballista. Oh lord. Damn Horizon Canopy. I could also probably just... I don't want them to path my Heliod, I don't want them to... Yeah, so I'm probably just going to play the Ranger of Eos on Captain of Eos on their end of turn, find my Ballista, and then next turn win the game, right? Yeah. I'm not even going to expose the Heliod to a path or anything like that. They have a Cryptic command on top now. No, they can get it on top with a Mystic Sanctuary they have in hand. And, but yeah. Then we sack the Ranger-Captain of Eos. Our turn, basically. It's the Fairy. Yes, no, it's Omnath. Yeah. Okay, opponent thinking. These cards are so fucked up, the Triumphs. You know, this is so free for them to get this red. Like turn 1. Okay, now I finally figured how to do this. Draw a card, cool. They can play Mystic Sanctuary first, put a Cryptic on top. I guess they can play later, right, to get more value. That's what they want, these guys. They want value. Wow. Okay. Overyield. Again, I cannot do anything here. Yes, we have 40 life though. Opponent is gaining life, that's for sure. Draw 3 cards, sure. They can gain some more life in our turn by Scalding Tarning. We had 40 though, 3 Auriok Champions making work. We didn't see a collected company this game. Which is good, this way we don't show them the collected company. Okay, they're just going for it, they just like the mana. They get addicted to it. That's what happens, you get addicted to the value. There's so much. So much value, you know, it's like, oh my god, I get to make zombies and I draw cards and I make mana and I do damage and holy shit. It just, you know, you just go crazy. It's like, oh my god, it's like, can't stop it. Oh my god, so much value, more mana. Oh my god. It's just like, you know, like you just get addicted to that shit. Okay, the Fairy, Hero of Dominaria himself, showing us. Draw a card, come on, just do it. Oh yes, more value. Oof. Oh, I wanted the value so badly. Actually, one thing we could do is Vial in the Ranger-Captain on our turn, so it's never exposed. So we Vial it in, sacrifice it. I always want, if they bounce the... So if they bounce a Vial, we don't get the effect, right? I mean, they actually will somehow tap out. I have 4 cards in hand, one of them is a Cryptic Command. They're still going. More Uro. I know, man. You just wanna... Oh, it's like... It's a whole value because now you deal 4 damage. Against 3 life, but you deal 4 damage and you ramp again. Oh my god, it's just... So many cards. Just what can I do with so much value? It's like, oh my god, no Mystic Sanctuary. Oh, I'm so good. Oh lord. I have 50 life, by the way. Oh yeah. Oof, more value. I mean, in reality, it doesn't matter. Okay, yeah. Hit me with those zombies. Oh lord, so hard. I mean, you controlled me, opponent. You control me so badly. Now they have 5 mana, right? So I mean, probably will win anyway. Untap the 2 lands. More value. Just, you guys see the value? It's insane. Ranger-Captain. Walking Ballista. It's my card. Okay. No. Now I'm gonna perform the following operation. Sacrifice Ranger-Captain. So now we need to tap our team or the dead. Return target permanent, tap all the creatures your opponent controls. Oh my god, they tap me. Your opponent can't cast non-creature spells this turn. Resolves. I will Vial it in. Heliod. Gain a bunch of life. Put it whatever, it doesn't matter. Always yield. You get a counter. And you get a counter. And you concede because you know I have the Walking Ballista in hand. You were outplayed, opponent. Oh my god, what a stupid game. Yeah, this guy is good. This guy is also pretty good against them. I think even Rest in Peace is this, but I don't know. Rest in Peace is this, but how many? Maybe 1. Skyclave is good, but I don't think we won 4. I think 4 may be a bit excessive in this matchup. I mean, it's good. They also play Containment Priest, so maybe it's really good. Givers, Noble Hierarchs. Nobles are good. I mean, they play round 6, right? But they don't play 4. I could cut 1 Noble Hierarch. Yeah, definitely I could cut a couple of Auriok Champions, even though they were amazing in this game. I guess I can bring in the 3rd Skyclave. Do I want the 2nd Rest in Peace, though? Is it that strong, Rest in Peace, though? I mean, it's good, but is it that strong? It's like the good card, you know, the good stuff. This is a bit random sideboarding. Archon of Emeria, also an interesting card. We're gonna have cards that can attack their dude. We could even bring a path. I think I want all the Skyclave Apparitions actually in more consideration. And I also think I want the Noble Hierarchs. And I probably don't want yeah, I mean Auriok Champion is good, but it's also kind of like, yeah. I mean actually it's very good because it stops the, so I'm just gonna bring them in. And what is not good here, man? Everything is good. I got one Skyclave. Just because they don't actually, I mean, they play a lot of permanents that are annoying, but you don't need maybe the 4 playsets. Maybe I should have the second Rest in Peace. I don't know what the people think about this. This is a right hand, I guess. It has Heliod. It has Giver Runes. You can draw 2-drop and be good. Of course, you're on the play, so it's never good, but I have 4 lands, so... Oh, there's a land. That's not so good, but it's okay. Giver Runes, pass the turn. If they path it, I mean, it's great. I don't think they path it though. Maybe just play around $6 million. To be. Ooh, this is looking a lot like a Rand. Oh, what a nice guy. Oh my god, no land. So I think we don't have anything to cast, so I'm just gonna hit them. It hurts. So they clearly have a Remnant or a Glow Spiral or something. Wow, we got Gotten. I did not expect this card. We got Gotten, boys. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, Molten Heart. Well, that was brutal to get Gotten by this. Did not expect this card coming. This is really good because it also stops the collected company. So, at least we get to resolve Heliod, but it can be bounced. Yeah. Not great, but I mean, it's okay. The shock again. Oh, I wish I had Giver Runes. It's so beautiful. They shop. Hit us for 2. So we will look for our temple. No, we don't even have a temple garden. God damn it! I actually forgot that I'm only playing. Okay, so I guess I can just play Heliod. Hopefully, we don't have the fairy. Next time we can come play a Ranger and Giver. And then try to set up a win. Omnath! Oh my god, all the value! The Gandalf. Does not draw land. Does not have a land. Oh. What? It doesn't have a land? Oh, 0 value. Please listen, but I don't need it. Oh, actually, we need 1 more land for this bad boy to be strong. Okay, so I think we just play it for us. We go here. Wait, the Ranger, Captain of Eos. We say okay. Get a Walking Ballista. Then we play a Giver Runes. And then, if they don't deal with this, they have 2 turns, and then we can just side the Ranger-Captain and be free. Thank you very much. I appreciate that you appreciate my videos. I make them for you, basically. I don't get paid. I don't have anything at stake. I don't have a boss that tells me to do it. No sponsor. Oh no, the best top deck in the whole universe. Now they can get a lot of life. Oh, in fact, they can get a lot of life and add a lot of mana. For free. It's free, idiots. It's just free. And if they have an Uro, even more free. You just go ham. So if we draw Pendelhaven, we can win next turn. Which is kind of nice. Yeah, I have nothing to do. Oh no, I do actually. Maybe I could, no. I don't want to sacrifice. No. Yeah, it's the best deck, It's so fun, every card, like, basically they have not lost a card yet. I mean, actually I kind of misplayed because I attacked into a Containment Priest. But yeah, everything they do is just get lands, play them, get free value, play a Field of the Dead, win that way. So they tap that, that's nothing about. Okay, we draw Pendelhaven, guys. Okay, focus chat. We need Pendelhaven here. That's 6 mana. How obnoxious! Like, man, this is more mana than the lands they have. The Ram spell. Okay, so they target this. I'm gonna sacrifice. The fairy. Actually, can I win next turn? No. With this, no. I need Pendelhaven, goddamn. Come on, baby, play that the fairy. Oh boy. Cryptic command, tap, draw, do all that stuff. Sure. Wow. Do I even have a path for this? I guess I can play both Heliod and this, so it's not. I will take it like a pro. I only take it like a pro, you know? Okay, this comes in tap. The mate's worth it. So so we get the Luminarch and here and then give. I mean, most likely they have a counter spell, right? So, man, I wish I had tactily sacrificed Ranger-Captain on this. I mean, yeah. So now they can get back. No, they don't have 3 islands, so they cannot get a 50 command back on top. But they can add. They have 10 mana this turn, and they gain 4 life. Oh, this was a mistake, not pumping him itself, because he can die to rain. But that means that they cannot get a land. So maybe I'm baiting them. I don't know. Oh yeah. Oh, that was baiting them. It's so much. I mean, imagine how broken it is to just play lands. I think I need to get a rest in peace, man. I think this deck is just about. I'll get the second rest in peace in. I mean, you cannot blame people from playing this kind of deck. It's just like you play, you know, you do everything. You draw cards. I mean, they've drawn 4 more cards than me. You just, you know, you add mana, you deal damage, you kill people super fast. You know, you play the fairy for free. I think with that actually, if they have an land, they just keep bounces. I mean, this is fucking annoying. 3, 1. We're missing still 1. I'm just gonna concede, man. Whatever, dude. I guess I attacked into a Containment Priest. Okay, so they play 1 Containment Priest though. Okay, I like this. I actually really like this, and I would really love to draw now. I guess the Luminarch Aspirants are a bit like, eh. Or also the Auriok Champions. I guess I could cut one of these and I could cut the Aven Mindcensor. But the Aven Mindcensor is really good if they're like fetching and stuff, especially on the play. I guess I could cut. Ooh, this is 27 creatures. I could cut 1 Walking Ballista. Right. Still will for sure find it whenever it's needed. And this doesn't add any value in spite of just winning. So yeah. Let's go, baby. I think rest in peace. I mean, seeing this game, I'm like, okay, we need to bring the rest in peace versus these guys. Okay, I mean, if we draw lands, this hand is good because then we can do collected company. So if they have the actually we can kill the collected company. I mean, if we draw lands, this hand is great, but if we don't draw lands, this hand gets run over. But I think it's actually a really good hand. Like, Giver, we're not gonna sacrifice it this time around. We don't really need to look for the. Again, I don't really want. You actually die quite quickly versus them, so I think I'd rather just look for planes. It could be that they path us, you know, all that stuff. Of course, if we don't draw any lands, it's bad. But we have 2 turns. It's kind of risky, but I think this matchup is kind of hard anyway, so. We only really need 1 land, so. I guess now I put it down. I wish this wasn't all hard. Hey, maybe we should play some more amount of. Maybe we should play some amount more of Birds of Paradise. Like, maybe we don't need the 4-off Giver runes. Come on, baby, give me a land next. Give me a land, dealer. That's the saddest way to go if we don't draw lands. I'm not gonna tag into them, of course, though. Oh yeah, Now what though? I'm guessing I can. I don't really want to. This can be mana leaked. Let's just play this. If they mana leak it, they mana leak it. Then we just need to draw one more land. Companies. Maybe I should have mulliganed the hand. Looking a bit. I mean, we can deal with Omnath if they decide to. They're really thinking about this fetching. That is shock. Cool. I mean, we got 5 life out of them, I guess. I could also go attacked and then play Skyclave if they play the Conclave man. Yeah, not the name of that card. If they play the Fairy is not the end of the world, they bounce this and then we can resolve Heliod. And if they play the Fairy and plus, then we can just exile it, I guess. Ooh, that would be so good to play. And then we cannot really collect the company though. Okay, I'm gonna play it. I don't know if this was the best play, but yeah. Sure. I don't think they can even collect. They have not seen my collector companies. So I could attack them with Giver of Runes. If they do something, then I collect the company in response. And this is a 2/3, so it doesn't die to a Containment Priest. And if they do get a Containment Priest or something, then again, okay. Lands. Okay, now I have 3 islands, so from the next island will be... Maybe they have an Omnath, blue, green, yeah, they probably have an Omnath. There you go. Omnath. Hardly knew ya. Now we have choices though. Sure, withdraw. Okay, that's not the best draw. We can collect the company and then we risk them. We risk them. This should be alright. We can collect the company, spin the wheel. I don't know what we get though. We could get another Skyclave Apparition. Then we could... This seems risky, right? To collect the company. It's much better to exile this guy, attack, kill this, and hold on, collect the company later. Or we can collect the company and hope. But they also could have Force of Negation and be brutal. So I think I like casting Skyclave, getting rid of the Omnath, and then getting rid of the Teferi. So, and of course they get a 4/4, but they're only 11, interestingly enough. But I want to get rid of that Teferi before he gets more value out of it. Yeah, so next turn we have collected company. So let's see what they do this turn. Yeah, I think that's the best line. I mean, it was better maybe to get collected company and get a Ranger-Captain and an Apparition or something, but of course, that is just a bit... I will actually... where's my... Yeah. I'll put it in the description, the deck list, guys. Okay, it's an order. Yeah. If they had forced the company, I was fucking dead. I think now basically what we do is we attack with the Skyclave. They can return Udo next turn, but that kind of opens them up. We attack with Skyclave and we hold on the Collected Company and we do it end step. Maybe they are... What could they put on top? Nothing. Right, that's Ren 6, right? Yeah. They play a land, attack, doing a lot of stuff. I guess they have a path to exile. I don't really mind the land. Make a 4/4. We have 5 mana here. So you can get Heliod and Luminarch Aspirant down. Pretty strong. Or we can just collect the company them in the end of turn. 4 cards in hand. They can return Udo next turn. That will be 4 mana. They will have 4 more mana, yeah. Because they can plus this, right? Get a land. Yeah, they most likely will ramp twice next turn. But I think getting Heliod and Luminarch Aspirant down seems pretty strong. And I have Pendelhaven, so I could also just try to collect the company and end step, but just seems to be too passive for my taste. I mean, it's always good to resolve a Heliod, I guess. And we're gonna put it here. It's not the target they want anyway. I mean, yeah. They have a bunch of bombs in hand, so they're really keen on getting that apparition before we untap the giver. We have 5 mana, yeah. Goodbye, Reed. Enjoy, mate. Thanks for hanging out. I'm also not going to be streaming for much longer, I guess. So they can bring back Udo. They have 5 minutes. Holy shit. A thinker, if I ever seen one. They could still have a dude, the what is it called? Containment Priest. So they got a land, sure. They got the Mist Rainforest. Play it. I guess I could put Path on top. I don't see a crypt here. Yeah, this is so ridiculous. I wish I had drawn Rest in Peace. This would have been a Rest in Peace. That would have been awesome. So they get Udo. They drop Path to Exile. I guess they can Path here. But they're not realizing they actually, if they Path here and I draw Ballista, I can win. Kinda hard. So that's an Udo. Sure, you can lie. I mean, it's just. I mean, I just didn't like it last times I played Hardened Scales. I felt it was a bit. Oh, they actually missed a land drop. So they didn't get a land. So they have a path in hand and stuff. They have 1, 2, 3, 5 mana. Of course. I think in this situation, we just want to cast Collected Company at the end of their turn, I guess. So they have 4, 5 mana. So yeah, we just need to cast Collected Company. But yeah, 1 more mana, so I could cast the Luminarch Aspirant. But Fatal land. I don't know. I just want to collect the company on their end step so I can collect the company twice. I have 6 mana now. They got Grow Spiraled. That's a Jace or a Teferi. Hour of Promise. Sure. We can kill them through an Hour of Promise. I don't even know if I want to attack them if I want to collect the company at the beginning of combat before they get the chance to get Cryptic Command mana. I think that's the way, right? So we can get Skyclave Apparition and Ranger-Captain of Eos. Order, you will exile this guy. You'll find a Ballista. And you know, we can always sacrifice the Ranger-Captain and protect the Heliod from a path to exile or something. That was a good collect the company. What did you guys think? Was that a good, honest collect the company? So we just sack here, and then this is not a creature anymore. And they're dead! GG, man. So this resolved. So we can just literally play this for x equals 1. And I'm going to show you the combination, guys, if you will. Oh, he messed up. No, I didn't. I can just give it Pendelhaven. Goodbye, money. We got them, man. We got them. Opponent was so miserable there. He actually should have passed that straight away. He shouldn't wait on my turn. But then I guess I could just cast. It does feel awesome, actually. Alright, I'll take a 2-minute break and I'll be right back. So, if you guys ask me, what should be banned in Modern? Okay, question is, what do you think is better right now, Black Green Yawgmoth or Ponza? I'm looking to buy a deck that will remain being competitive for the next year. Those two decks appeal to me the most, tried with my deck and didn't really like it. Okay, so that's 2 questions there, 3 questions. So I guess first question, why don't I stream on Twitch? When I stream on Twitch, nobody watches. Like, I'm alone all the time. Because here you're subscribed to me, it's very easy. You get a notification, you can see when I'm live. Whereas on Twitch, it's like the desert, man. And I feel a bit weird streaming to no one for hours, right? So I prefer to stream here. Second question, Black Green Yawgmoth or Ponza? I think both of them are very strong. Same to you. I guess I'm starting to think this deck could use one more land. I guess this is a fine hand. So I really like the Yawgmoth deck. I think it's really cool, really appeals to me, but it's a combo deck. You know, sometimes, you know, combo decks are a bit meh in the sense that they you know, if you don't enjoy the combo, like, it's a combo deck. I mean, you need a lot of big brain to play that deck, but it's still like you do the same thing all the time. Oh, we're playing against probably Storm. That sucks. Well, we have this guy, I guess. So that's the thing with Yawgmoth. Pond is a more mid-range deck, so it's very strong. And it, ooh, this is good. So, and it actually, I mean, if they kill it, they kill it. Right? And you know, like, it's a deck that it's a very different playstyle. You basically you basically just make a deck that is mid-range, so you will have like longer games and stuff like this, and it depends very much on if it's good. Blood Moon is good or not, and right now Blood Moon is kind of so it's not the best deck. I like the counters deck a lot. I own that on paper, and I also own the Yawgmoth, and both decks seem very good. And this looks like we are dead. But if I had to recommend one, I would probably get myself the Yawgmoth just because I enjoy it most. Yeah, I used to play Valakut as well, and I think that's a bit boring, right? So I would, I don't know what I can draw here that doesn't lose me the game immediately. So, but yeah, what I would do most likely, I mean, if you can random online and try them, that's the best. And I think Yawgmoth is really cool. I really, really enjoy that deck. I think it's has so many things going on, and it's so, you know, it's a kind of deck that nobody really knows how to play against, so you get a lot of percentage points on that. We are pretty dead, not gonna lie, but we're gonna try our best. And then, yeah, I just really like the Yawgmoth deck. Yeah, Valakut, the problem with Valakut, I also played it, and, you know, it's just the same all the time, you know. You're just playing the same stuff all the time, and it gets a bit like, yeah, but. So here we are in a deep trouble, by the way. I will go for Yawgmoth probably, but that's because I enjoy it. I also made I know I spent some money too. I made the Ponza deck at some point, and it just got, you know, oh, we're not dead, or maybe. Are we? Ooh, pathways. Alright, so it seems that we're actually indeed not dead. So I made the Ponza deck, and at the end is also like kind of like based on how good Blood Moon is. I really like the so the deck I'm enjoying most right now is the Mono White deck, Mono White Devotion, but I don't know how good that deck will be. But you can turn that deck pretty easily into a Taxes deck. God damn it, man. I guess I can play the Ranger-Captain and sacrifice it on their upkeep. Get a Ballista. Yeah, that's a fine choice, I guess. Play a Ballista and then next turn kill them with Heliod. Yeah, I guess that's what we do. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, you need to kind of, when I started building decks, the thing I considered a lot was what kind of decks do I like to play? And I really like creature decks, I really like green decks, and I really like, yeah, and combo decks in a way. So I guess I should attack. No, I don't want to attack first. I want to find. Actually, I could Skyclave and Heliod here. Now I think it's better to play the Ranger-Captain. Okay, put a pause in the upkeep. I mean, I guess they could kill us on upkeep, but I guess it's harder. Then we play this. Yeah, it is good. I mean, it is good. The thing is, no matter what you pick, there will be times, if you only have one deck, there will be times where it's not as good and sometimes where it's better, right? And you need to accept that if you're only willing to have one deck. But the reality is, there's this guy on my LGS that wins quite a lot. He goes like 3-2 or better most days. And he plays this Naya pile of, it's not a zoo deck, it's kind of like aggressive, but he also plays Random 6. There's Traverse of the Wooden Wall. He plays a lot of random cards, honestly. And he does really, really well. Like amazingly well, actually. So, like, that's very strong. And he wins the games. He wins a lot of games. So, it's like, yeah, it's something, like, even if he's not playing, like, let's say, the Money Tribal deck, the deck of the moment, he's still winning a lot. So, if you become a master of one deck, you also be really strong. So they are now doing Silun Division, so they look for a card, sure man. So I'm gonna sacrifice Ranger-Captain on their upkeep and cross my fingers. Yeah. So what did they find, by the way? Safe shot. Alright. So maybe we're just dead, but untap. So we want to sack these before they get to play another land and before they get to draw. Alright, so this resolved. Very important. I guess I can still Grave Shot as an art turn, but we can always give protection to the Ballista we give her. That's good. That's excellent, I must say. Yeah, I mean, if you want a very competitive deck that won't get stale, that has a lot of play to it, honestly, I mean, the thing is, can you try it online? Can you get an online service to rent the cards from? Because I think if you do, that's the best. Is there a reason to wait? Not really. So the Yagno deck is extremely strong. I won. So I beat the control deck. That was pretty cool. I ended up playing a Ranger-Captain. I ended up dialing in a Ranger-Captain. And no, I collected company and I found a Ranger-Captain and a Skyclave Apparition, exiled his Uro, or their Uro, and then I got myself, I got a Ballista and dialed in the Heliod and won. What are we playing against? We're playing against Storm. I was so distracted. Holy shit. This is good. I think this card is pretty good. This is also pretty good. It stops the dudes. This is pretty good. Yeah, my Coco skills are through the roof. But that's the thing. That's why I really like this deck. That's why I wanted to try this version. And this is very raw. It's like the first time I tried. But it's because Collected Company, man, it's such a strong card. You don't really need to play Spike Feeder. You can just play a lot of good cards. I don't think Spike Feeder is that particularly strong. And then just, round it up with a Collected Company. I would keep at least one Auriok Champion, I think, because they have the empty the warrants. But yeah. I think Aether Vial seems kind of slow, but especially on the draw. You guys keep Aether Vial versus them? I don't think so, right? And This is 26 creatures at the moment. Yeah, that's the thing, man. The future. By the way, I put Infinite D. The future is so hard, you know. If we could predict the future, life would be pretty easy, but then it would be also pretty boring. So I would, you know, that's the thing. Like I treat it. So what I do is I just accept this. All I buy is gonna go to drain. It's like I assume it will get burned, you know. So I try to find a deck that you really enjoy and play it, and you know if it's not the winning. Actually, I think the thing is with Yawgmoth, since it's a combo deck, actually you have a lot of chances. You know, you can just you know, like even if it's a combo deck, like let's say you take your deck to your LGS when it opens or whatever. Okay, this hand is Rest in Peace good enough to like guarantee keeping this hand? Okay, I guess I'll keep it, whatever, fuck it. I'll play the Rest in Peace and try to exile their dude on turn 2, turn 3. So the thing is, yeah, let's say when I play Yawgmoth deck a couple of times in tournaments, I once went 4-1 and the other one I won the tournament. People have no idea how to play against the deck, man. Like they don't understand it, and it's so much, you know, there's so much play to it that if you have never played the deck or you've never seen it in action, it's so hard to like figure out what to do against it, you know. The only thing is you have biggest cages, of course. All right, we Rest in Peace. So actually, you know, like sometimes you see opponents play like, you know, they will like tap out and you're like, you're dead, you know. So it just happens. So I mean, I guess here we could get this thing remanded, but I want to kill this. Take 2. I don't even know. Do I want to kill this? We're going all the lands. You're rich. I'm just gonna try it. Next turn we can play this. He's gonna remember. Expected. I mean, when you play in an LGS, sometimes people like they're not the best players in Magic, you know. It's like some of these guys, they only play like once every 2 weeks. They pick up a deck and they just go, you know. Like whereas I'm very enfranchised. I play Magic online. I get to play versus like some of the best players, and yeah, and I get to try a lot. I play a lot more than a lot of people. That's a gives and given. Gives and given, but 2 of those cards end up in the graveyard, right? So interesting to do it in our turn. Maybe I have another Raman. So yeah, I mean, and also there's a kind of a nice community of the Yawgmoth deck. If you go to Tom Ross's Discord, they have a nice community going on. Yeah, not being able to beat control. It's just the thing is, control is so hard. Okay, I need to. So they just got a bunch of. I'm gonna put the Renan on the graveyard. I mean, this is. I'm gonna give them the 3 mana spells, and I'm gonna put the graveyard. So I choose put 2 cards in the graveyard. Right? So Renan and Manamorphose go to the graveyard. So exile. Creative Ritual. I guess they can. They have another Manamorphose. Cool. Are they killing us just like this? So they have this in hand. I lost count. Are we there, opponent people? So versus control, I think also control is extremely skill dependent, you know. I mean, they could have empty warrants and it would be pretty dead, but I think it was 4 mana, right? Oh, never mind. Manamorphose, so they're digging for either Gutshot of empty warrants, I guess. This is okay. So I think they just. I'm just gonna start over, guys. I completely lost track of what they were doing. At least they kind of gas past in flames. So control. Puts the bottom. Okay, we're very lucky here. Manamorphose again. Oof. Ramping. I mean, they can actually God shot us in. They need 5 spells. 3 more spells? 2 more spells, actually. Oh, they have it, but it's not lethal. Maybe I have a second grave shot, who knows. What's happened? And they had 4 lands, and like they played 4 lands, and they just. This is 12. Yeah. They are no one. No. Ooh. We're alive, guys. We are alive. I think we gotta kill this guy, alright? I guess we can get a Ranger-Captain, sacrifice an upkeep. But then I die to their attack, right? So I guess it's just a Skyclave them. Is it worth it? Okay, they didn't have it this time around, so I'm hoping they just need to not draw it. So I'm just gonna Skyclave them. Yeah, draw. Cool. Versus control, I mean, a lot of people play control in LGS, and it's a lot about like how good they are and how good you are and that stuff. So I think the most important versus control is to really get in their brain, you know, try to figure out what they have in hand. Like it's very obvious sometimes what control has. Okay, I mean, that's not the worst. Lethal next turn, but it's not the worst. Oof, but this is really this is risky to play this, eh? Guess I could just get a giver. I really want to draw a lane. I don't draw. Okay, we got the Ranger-Captain, that's for sure. No need to think. Rip me. Yeah, he's gone through a lot of his deck. Holy shit. Ballista is the fastest skill, but if we go, I mean, it doesn't matter. We go down to 2 with that anyway, right? I mean, spell into Grape Shot kills us. If we go down to 2. Yeah. And I play the Horizon Canopy, even though it's not that good. Yeah, control. I mean, I think you gotta be like a bit more like positive when you're thinking about control. Think that a lot of times I mean, you need to basically try to find their. Okay, why would you? I mean, they have a grave shot. I don't know if that works. Okay, it works. Damn it! I now need to lock. Let's see what they do with the Sirian Visions. Who's to cut on top? Damn it! With that. Are we dead? Did I just block? Should I block or now? Maybe just have a bolt. One. Oh, Heliod. Can play Heliod and Luminarch Aspirant. Then we need to block. Good. I guess what we do is we play the Ranger-Captain of Eos. Yes. We play a Walking Ballista. We need to block. Can go down to 1, play a second Ranger-Captain, sack 1. Damn it, man, this is hard. This is one of the hardest. So I can play, if I don't suck on upkeep, maybe just kill me anyway. I guess I can get the Ballista. Okay, let's get the Ballista. Do I sack or not? I'm not gonna. He put 2 on top. They put on top. So okay, let's see. If we have play Luminarch Aspirant. So we play second Ranger. Now double Ranger here. Block. 1. Sack the other. Next time we play Heliod. We play Walking Ballista. We're missing 1 land. If we draw 1 more land, that is probably the best line. Because you have Grape Shot, right? So we have 1 more land. This is the best line. Is it good? You put it on top, so maybe it's a cantrip actually. I mean, if it's a bolt, I'm dead anyway because they can bolt me on my turn, right? That's true. So if it's a bolt, they can bolt me on my turn, so it doesn't matter to sacrifice or not. So I'll play this and not bother. Okay, opponent, you got it, mate. Do you have it? Draw. If it's a bolt, I'm dead. Visions. So they draw the next card, so they know what the next card is, and then they scry 2. So I'm guessing it's another cantrip. Alright, so can I do this? I don't think this works, right? Alright, so I'm just second upkeep. This is rough. This is pretty rough. I think this configuration is fine. May one Auriok Champion. It makes it easier to. Could be that they bring in the other thing. Rough, man. Rough. I mean, we have a lot of hate, right? So it should be fine. But okay, let's see. Here we have the Rest in Peace, and oof, this forest is being super bad. I've been drawing it a lot. I guess if we play, we keep. I mean, they had the perfect hand to go through the Rest in Peace, right? We play this, pass a turn, no 1-drop, that sucks. So actually that's why they top, right? Because they wanted to Grape Shot and actually it was not that if I didn't cast the Ballista. I guess I can Rest in Peace and hopefully keep drawing lands. Right, so they put 2 cards on top. Ooh, that's not good. So we need to draw lands, guys. Focus on the energy. Focus all that energy. This is so bad, this forest, Jesus. And we play 1 forest and 1 Pendelhaven. Okay, this is not good, needless to say. Maybe they just voted out the Passing Flame, so. We need to draw lands. Come on. Come on, lands. I think a land would be nice because then we can play Skyclave, exile the if they have a dude. Pass. Land. Sweet. So they probably have a counter. But I'm kind of fine even if they hard counter it. If they random it, it's bad, but it's not the end of the world. And I want to use my mana. It also exiles the remnant, which could be relevant if they find an answer to the rest in peace. I'm guessing if I draw a land, I'm just gonna hold on the company. It's called Psst. Okay, they reveal 2. Puts Power of Canal, so they get puts Rama into their hand with piece of the puzzle. And the rest is in the graveyard, aka exiled. Oh, this is, I mean, they can't really random this now, right? The Mage's War, it's Baron. They're just to play it now. And then hold on, collect the company, all that good stuff. So they don't have a 1 mana count. So I guess I can name human with this. So I can name also for the Ranger-Captain. And then I can do this good thing where I Heliod here. I have a remnant in hand and some more stuff. Next turn I can collect the company and answer. I maybe should have named here. Probably that would have been better if I had named Spirit or Core. Actually, Core. Then I could have named. Then I could exile for sure whatever they cast if they have a mana dork. They have 2 devotion right now. That's an interesting game, man. Did I keep the Givers of Runes? Oh. What did I cut? Got Auriok Champions. Maybe I should have cut Givers of Runes. I guess it's the one. Makes it hard for them to interact with us. So yeah, collect the company seems like the best play next turn. So there's a bunch of stuff exile and they have 1 remnant in hand. That's the only thing I know. 2 Barals on the exile we just got. If we draw a line, we could just get Auriok Champion and Skyclave down if they tap out somehow. It's given. Oh, they repeal me. Funny. Okay, that's a Damping Sphere. I think that's pretty good. So I'm gonna name white. Okay, I'm gonna do this and this. Play Damping Sphere. No, I made a mistake. Can't cast the Auriok Champion now. I'm an idiot. Oops. Oops, guys. They play a Ramman, right? So I guess I'm just gonna. Yeah, that was not the smartest play I've ever done. I could also just collect the common in the end step. Yeah, I'm gonna collect the common in the end step.